We are in Istria, a peninsula in the north of Croatia, and once upon a time this was the epicenter of naked vacations. Every beach was a nude beach here, but then mass tourism came and the nude beaches started moving away. And a lot of people say that today the only nude beaches left are in resorts.
But we don't believe what everybody else is saying, so we are gonna find out if we can find nude beaches that are not inside of a naturist resort. Me and my water shoes are so ready for a skinny dip. Where are the FKK signs?
This is completely not what we expected.
This is getting like very easy. The water temperature is just perfect.
A lot of things have happened in the past 15 minutes. We're looking for a nude beach called Sol Polynesia, and it's right inside this huge resort area. So I'm not sure if we can actually access the beach, but it looks like there's a path going there.
They ask me, what do you want to do in Istria? For me it's simple, take off my clothes. But I don't see that as one of the options on the sign.
It's not uncommon in Croatia for clothed resorts to have a part of nude beach. Sometimes they will charge an entrance fee, sometimes they don't, but from what we see now, it still looks free. You can see that the high season is full on. According to our information, the nude section should be right over there on the tip of the peninsula.
And in the meantime, the wind really picked up.
Refreshing.
It is refreshing. There was absolutely no wind this morning. It was 29 degrees at what, 8 o'clock? So it was super hot. So this breeze is actually really nice.
It's mostly deserted here, and given how many people were at the main beach, it probably never gets very packed. So I can imagine why this could be a nude beach, except that we haven't actually found any beach yet.
And if there's something that we learned from our previous travels in Croatia, is that even if there's just one naked person on the beach, somewhere on the rocks it's written FKK, and I haven't spotted it yet.
Maybe they're on the other side of the peninsula.
Sorry?
Maybe they're on the other side of the peninsula, where there's less wind.
Good point. I don't think we have a winner.
Nah, there's equally as much wind here, and there are no people other than one clothed family. So yeah, it's definitely not a popular place. We could probably take off our clothes and spend the afternoon naked here, but do we want that?
No.
It's not the most idyllic place. If somebody from Croatian authorities is watching this, if you call your beach Polynesia, at least make it look a little bit Polynesian. Actually, we would probably be much better off just going to a naturist resort and spend our days on the beach there. But yeah, what's the fun in that? We are explorers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's way too easy. That's not how we roll.
Actually, it often is how we roll, but today is different.
No, not now.
Our next beach is again part of a camping resort, which isn't such a surprise because I think that most of the coast here is camping resort. This could also explain why lots of nude beaches went away over time.
I really hope that we get lucky now on this beach, because these babies are new, my water shoes, and I want to try them out.
This is one big campground, and we haven't even passed by any camping parts yet. It's just all rentals. There must be hundreds of rentals here.
More. I go for 1,000. It's insane how big this is.
According to my information, this should be the spot, but I highly doubt it because we're right at the beach bar. There are quite some people, everybody in bathing suits. So I think we just need to start walking the coast until the far end of the resort. I would be surprised if it was a nude beach because we're still right in front of the glamping tents. They're never gonna build a nude section right here. You know that there's an actual walking path.
I just realized. Turn around. Looks like this is gonna be an awesome video. All beaches where we can't take our clothes off. Will walkway to Carregador secretly mean walkway to the nude section. Where are the FKK signs? Where are the FKK signs? Nowhere. Nowhere.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Meanwhile, we're already outside of the resort. That's like in a residential area here. But it's full with bathing suits. There are no naked people anywhere. Maybe the resort expanded and then the nude beach went away. I don't know. What I do know is that we are recording this in 2026 and there's no nude beach to be found here.
I still think we're 2025.
Seems like I'm living in the future. We are recording this in 2025 and no nude beach. Maybe in 2026, who knows?
That would be super funny.
Let's try again. We are not giving up easily. So our next beach is marked as a naturist beach on Google Maps, so that should mean something, I hope.
Me and my water shoes are so ready for a skinny dip. And just like always, I think we need to move a little bit.
This is not looking good. The nude beach should be right over there on the tip, but from here I can see mostly bathing suits. Alright, we got our first winner. It's a rather small section of beach, but there's FKK written everywhere in graffiti. It's a bit of a mixed crowd, but I would say that there are at least 20-30 naked people here, so we definitely got ourselves a nude beach. And it's definitely an okay beach. The sea is flat, it's rocky, but if you don't like rocky beaches, Croatia is probably not your best destination.
Boom, the moment of truth. Are these waterproof?
That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go.
Definitely one for the win. The water temperature is just perfect and the shoes did what they needed to do. I went gracefully in the water.
Alright, now we're getting started. I got a good feeling about today.
Yeah.
From here, every nude beach is just gonna be better than the one before. We are again at the clothed campsite resort. Part of this beach should be FKK, or at least clothing optional. The internet said that the nude section is supposed to be at the very end of the campground, which is about right here. But there's a sign saying otherwise.
Maybe it's further.
I don't remember seeing these signs a lot in Croatia, so not sure what it means, but probably doesn't mean much good. The sign was a local thing. Just 50 meters further we ended up at this stretch of beach and there are several naked people. Not too many, but at least 10, I think. The no FKK sign probably indicated the end of the nude section. So this tells us that this is an actual nude beach. And so far my prediction is holding on. This is the best nude beach we've seen so far.
Why is it the best you've seen so far for you?
Because it's wide, it's pretty quiet,
Yeah.
so it's easy to film. That's something I like.
And a lot of natural shade. So this beach was another win for the non-official or free beaches in Istria. Looking at the amount of cars on the parking lot, it's gonna be busy.
It's a beach called Punta Cris or Punta Crisa.
And there's a nice beach bar here at the FKK section, but no FKK allowed inside of the bar. I was hoping to get a drink.
This beach is packed and it's not even noon yet. So we're gonna try to find a spot at the very outskirts of the nude section so we can at least film a little bit without getting chased away. We found a bit of an empty spot. It's right in front of the beach bar. There are naked people in front of me, there are naked people behind me, even very closely behind me, but that's one I can actually film. It's not easy. This is a popular nude beach. This spot just isn't the most comfortable spot. It's very rocky, very sharp. But then again, the whole Croatian coast is very rocky, so maybe we should invest in beach chairs one day. One day soon. A lot of things have happened in the past 15 minutes. So we went over to the busy part of the beach to get an idea of the vibe. And the vibe was, let's say that it's not the kind of beach where you want to bring your kids. A bit Cap d'Agde style, it's sunset except during broad daylight. And in a way, we haven't seen any of this at any of the other beaches. So I think it's not a bad thing that it's all centralized in one place where everybody obviously knows what to expect. Except for us. So to all the people who send us a tip about this place, and next time, please, a little side note would be appreciated.
Honestly, if you just stay in front of the first beach bar, the one with the no FKK sign, you're good to go. I mean, the crowd was lovely. People were just minding their own business instead of somebody else's business. So it's good. But then also on the other hand, why should you come here if you have no desire to participate? And also, I mean, we found a lot more cool, true FKK nude beaches. So just, yeah, it's up to you.
Our next stop is a beach right next to Polari Camping Resort. And I believe that Polari once upon a time used to be a naturist resort, or at least partially, but it's not anymore. So I'm curious if this had any influence on the beaches.
It would be very interesting though. I mean, that the campsite now is completely textile and that the beach is just completely nude. That would be cool.
This is completely not what we expected. We're actually in another resort right next to Polari, which is also a textile resort, but they have this huge naturist section with its own beach and this very big lawn with olive trees to sit under. This is a really cool place. And it's just part of the resort.
This is getting like very easy. We thought it would be harder to find these beaches.
I think it's the first time this ever happened, that we are trying to find a nude beach and then accidentally end up at another nude beach.
This beach was not part of the original plan?
I don't think so. I wanted to find the nude beach of Polari.
Oh, okay.
Life can take interesting turns.
So then it's definitely another win. Definitely.
I've said it before, the beaches are only getting better and better. Now let's try to find the beach we were actually looking for. I think we just crossed the invisible boundary between two resorts. Where we were earlier was a villa resort, and here is clearly a campground, so this must be Polari. What does it say?
We're clearly at campsite Polari, but I can't find the nude beach sign.
On the other resort, on the official map, it said FKK, and it doesn't here.
There's only one way to find out.
We got to the point where the nude beach is supposed to be, but there's absolutely nothing here. Other than a whole bunch of bathing suits. That is definitely not a nude beach. Maybe our luck has run out for today, but we still have a few beaches left on our list. So who knows which interesting places we still get to see. We are on the other side of the peninsula to find two more nude beaches, or at least potential nude beaches, because we are never sure. And the first one is once again inside of a clothed resort. I'm starting to see a big trend here. If the nude beaches are not in a naturist resort, they're probably inside a clothed resort. You don't see that often in other parts of the world, I guess. Only in Croatia. This would make a great nude beach if it wasn't for all the clothed people. But by now we learned that we can usually find our luck at the very outskirts of the resorts.
This is getting really, really ridiculous. Nick just said like 10 seconds ago, normally we can find our luck at the outskirts of the beach. Literally seconds later, I see a sign, NUDE FKK. Like you can see, it's a beautiful coastline, a lot of people that I can't show you, so you can't see, you just have to trust my word. The only downside is that, again, it's super, super, super rocky. And I don't know if we can find a spot.
There are lots of small coves with pebbles, but all of them are taken. And we like to have a quiet spot so we can film a bit. We're kind of stuck here on the rocks. If anything, they need a bigger nude beach here, because I don't really like sitting on rocks.
So if you don't have a lot of imagination, just picture this cove and a lot less textile. That's basically the nude part over there.
I think that by now we can already conclude that there are definitely still nude beaches in Istria that are not part of a naturist resort. But we still have one on our list, and maybe this is gonna be the best of all. That would be great, because I like it when we can end the video with a bang, but I would also be already happy if we can just sit down comfortably and not on the rocks like here. For our last stop in Istria, we came to a town called Mošenická Draga. And yes, it took me a while to memorize this. But there should be a nude beach here.
So save the best for last, Nick. How high are your hopes?
My hopes are high, my expectations a bit low.
So how are we gonna define the best? What is your ultimate thing for the best? You can only pick one, you can only pick one.
If we get a decent place to relax and not too many people.
Okay,
Only a few.
okay. I'm going for easy access into the water. Deal? Okay, let's see. Save the best for last. Here we go.
It's not here, I think. What do you think?
I just hope it's not here.
It's never here. It's never where you enter the beach from the parking lot. You always need to walk. Sometimes people ask us how we manage to stay in shape while we're traveling. Just go to nude beaches. You walk a lot, I promise you. Other than having some exercise, walking the extra mile does bring you at some really nice places with fewer people. Like, we're just 5 minutes away from the beach and it already feels completely different.
Found it. And I think, Nick, that this will not be your top save the best for last beach. But we will have to go down. So do we have a conclusion, Nick? I mean, we've set 2 parameters. You needed to be comfortable. Are you comfortable?
I'm semi-comfortable.
Semi-comfortable.
It is flat.
It is flat. Okay, so that's 1 point. Okay, and access to the water, easy. I don't even need water shoes. So save the best for last?
I'm in between.
You're in between. Yeah, me too. And I can't put my finger on it. Why?
I just don't think that any of the nude beaches we've seen so far can be considered as like best nude beaches. We've seen nice places, we've seen okay beaches, but none of them really sticks out.
So is there any conclusion to this?
Personally, I think that if you want to have a relaxing and comfortable day on a nude beach in Istria, you're still best off at one of the naturist resorts. But the last days have shown that there are several other options. And this was just Istria. We are traveling further into Croatia, and if you want to know what we're gonna find there,
I think by now you know what to do. Hit here, hit there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye!
Bye. It's not a huge section. We don't have the best experiences. Who knows which interesting places we still.
You have these like little, how do you say that? Like caves? Not caves. How do you call this? Like
Places, spots.
yeah, no. Blah.